Wait, I hear a Giga. It's up there. What level is it? Wait, what level are you? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I hear a Giga. It's the 150! So that's where you went! Well, at least we know the Giga's still around. Anyway, hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Ark Svartalfheim. Last we left off, we did a couple things. We tamed a couple of these tech parasaurs. They were a 174. I just ended up finding them for whatever reason. And we got a male Rex for our female, so we could breed them up, maybe get some imprinted versions. So basically what ended up happening, so the male or the female ended up having really good melee, but not really good health. And the male had the other way around, so we're breeding them up, trying to get the health and the melee going. And also, I've done some more off-camera work. First things first, I figured out why the moss chops weren't gathering fiber. For some reason, if we go into like harvest settings, victim item collection was disabled for whatever reason. So I just enabled it, and now they should be able to gather fiber again. Yeah, there we go. They just can't do it with some bushes for some reason. There we go. So yeah, that's been fixed. I fixed that. And also, I've done some more off-camera work. I tamed the spare Rex here off-camera. It was a 140. It only has like 34 into health, 39 into melee, which isn't nearly as good as what we have. So this will just be like a backup Rex. And I also managed to tame a couple of raptors, a couple of females. There was a 140 and a 150, a max level. So Eagle, this was our original raptor, had 34 into health, 36 into melee. But of course we leveled him up a bunch. And then this 140 only had about 33 into health, but 40 into melee. And then the max level had 51 into melee. So we're breeding both of them up. I'm trying to see if we can get the 51 health and the 40 melee into one raptor. So I'm breeding them up, seeing if we can get that, and we'll be good to go. But yeah, that's pretty much what I've done off camera. I could not find that red baryonyx, so I'm thinking it died. It must have died. That's the only thing I can think of. But what we are going to do in today's episode, I'm having the Rexes breed up so we could tame ourselves that Carcha up there. So yeah, we got the Rexes breeding up. I've got a bunch of eggs. I also got some air conditioners, some wind turbines, and I've done some more off-camera work. So if we go into the base, I've made a vault, a fabricator, another terminal, which we can turn that on, and a refrigerator. So we're moving up in the world. So we got about 7 metal ingots. We've got metal ingots cooking up as we speak. We're going to tame that Carcha in today's episode. So now that I've pretty much mastered taming a Carcha, we should be good to go. Alright, so we'll need a couple of those baby Rexes. And we're going to use this spare Rex here to kill them. Because we need to kill one of the Rexes so we can drag its body and feed it to the Carcha. So I'm going to take this off of that female Rex that we have, and we're going to put it on to you. And you're nocturnal. Interesting. Alright. Let me put you away because we might need you. We could use the raptors. Actually, you know what? The raptors are breeding, so let's just go ahead and use the Rex to get up there. That way we can kill whatever's up there that we have to kill. Alright, let me jump up here. I'll build a ramp at some point, don't worry. Alright, we should have more eggs. We've got a couple of raptor eggs and Rex eggs. I want to make sure we have a couple of these. I'll hatch 3 of these. Alright, yeah, this one is perfect, ideal. Wait, did you get a mutation? No, okay. So now, what we need to do is get to that Carcha before the eggs grow up. The babies, anyway, before they grow up. It is a little bright. Please forgive me for that. I turned down the bloom quality So we shouldn't have too many problems when it comes to that. Alright, so the Rex isn't as fast as the Raptors, but the Raptors are currently breeding up. I'm trying to get an imprinted Raptor at some point. Now, I haven't seen the Giga up there. I think the Giga disappeared for some reason. The Carcha's still up there, but the Giga just disappeared. Alright, well, we are going to need to kill a Giga at some point so we can get its heart. Or we could find another low-level Carcha. I'm pretty sure they drop hearts as well. Yeah, I'm not seeing the Giga. I think the Carcha is somewhere over here. Of course, we got Kentros in the area. I hated that lag spike. Yep, I hear it. There it is, right there. Alright, so what we need to do... We need to do this before the babies grow up. Because if they grow up, they might be too heavy. Put you on passive so you don't accidentally eat the carcass. Oh, you're kind of a beautiful Rex. I almost feel sorry. Okay, please die. How are you not dead? There we go. Thank you. Alright, now that that's taken care of, Rex, you can go away. Now we just need to hunt down the Carcha. Alright. Mr. Carcha, I've got a Rex for you. There you are, buddy. Mr. Carcha, I've got something for you. Excuse me. There we go. Yeah, sniffy, sniffy. There you go. Walk slowly. Are we friends? We're friends. Awesome. Okay, that was pretty easy. So now what we do is find stuff to kill. I don't want to fight those Kentros because they could damage us by us biting them. And that'll lose taming effectiveness. We don't want that. We gotta be careful when going downhill as well. That also loses taming effectiveness. Now we have 10 minutes to find stuff to kill. We could go into the redwoods because there's a bunch of Diplos we could kill. It's kind of hard to see with all this light. I do apologize for that. The sun is really bright, and I turned down the bloom quality. Alright, Diamantinosaur might be a little too risky. Diplo, there we go. Excuse me. We should get a lot of taming from that. Only 5%. Right, let's kill everything in the area. We're at 25%. 30%. Okay. Wait a minute, wasn't there a Berserk? Oh yeah, there is a Berserk. Wait, if we kill this Berserk... Alright, don't let it get too close to us. I forgot there was a Berserk Thyla there. I saw it too when I was exploring off camera. I don't want to lose taming effectiveness. Don't bite me, please. That's right, run away. That should give us a bunch of taming. Yeah, 72%. We're at 75% now. Diplos are just perfect for this. Because they don't do any damage. Ooh, there's a Espino there. And there we have it. The Carcha has been tamed. Oh, let's get you out of here. Let's get our Rex out. This Rex, anyway. You kind of are a nice color. You're kind of like all blue. Now, where did that Berserk Thyla die? Did we grab whatever from it? I don't think we did. But we did it. We tamed a Carcha. Let's go. We got our first Carcha. I want to see the level of that Espino. I'd love to see if I can tame it, maybe. Yeah, it's an Espino. It's beautiful looking. Alright, let's see if we can take out this Acro real quick. That was a 145. Okay, fair enough. What level are you? 20? Alright. I was gonna see, maybe if you were like a high level, I would have tamed you, but you're not, so you can die. Alright. We got ourselves a Carcha. Anyway, there's a berry. That's a 20. Well, I thought maybe that was like the 140 or something like that. And it just made its way down here. But I guess not. Alright, let's go. Let's head back to base. Maybe make a saddle for our Carcha. And then we'll be good to go. Yeah, this beaver dam just keeps spawning in. We picked a really good spot when it comes to resources. Okay, we got piranhas in the area. What? Wait, what the hell are you? Where's my spyglass? Oh, an Archa. I was gonna say, what the hell are you? I was getting a little distracted by that. Alright, I will take all that cementing paste, all those rare flowers and silica pearls. Drop the wood. And that's just gonna keep spawning back in. So this is just infinite cementing paste. We got so much cementing paste. More cementing paste than we know what to do with. That's awesome. Alright. We will check the Carcha's stats in a minute. Oh, sorry, Archa. I didn't mean to stomp on you. This could not have gone any better. I'm pretty much the master when it comes to taming Carchas now. All thanks to Teach Gaming, because he didn't use a trap, and I didn't use a trap either. It was that simple, really. Alright. Let's go ahead and put some of this cementing paste away. We've got so much cementing paste. There we go. We got a Carcha saddle. Let's go. Yeah, I also upgraded our armor, so now we have flak armor. The only thing I'm missing are boots. Oh, I see what happened. The boots broke when the Carcha ate the... Oh, yeah, that makes a lot more sense. That's good. Alright. We got the saddle ready to go. And now we can see what level our Carcha is. Or what stats it has. But first, let me just put these 2 Rexes away. We'll look at the Rexes in a minute. So, for the Carcha, let's take a look at its stats in 3, 2, 1. 41 into health. Okay, not bad. 45 into stamina. Oxygen, food, no one cares. 35 into weight. 33 into melee. Not the greatest, but not the worst either. And this is a max level, keep in mind. So we start with 18,000 health, 185% melee. Let's go on a killing spree with this guy. Use this guy up. Let me just save real quick. Alright, let's see how much damage we do by default. Let's go after this Parasaur for a minute. 390 to start with. That's pretty awesome. There we go. And of course we get faster with each creature we kill. That's an acro right there, 135. I don't think I want to mess with an acro, because they're pretty scary, real talk. And of course we're not going to level up until we get to 100. That's usually how we will roll with levels. What's that blue thing? Oh, that's an S unicorn. I want an S unicorn. I want a unicorn. Alright, we got the baby. We got the baby. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright, we're heading into the snow. Let's see what's going on in the snow while we're here. Oh god, what the hell? Oh, that's an Antrodemus. Alright, 209. How are we only doing 209 to this guy? Alright, let's explore the snow biome a little bit. We are freezing, so we should probably get some fur armor at some point. Let's see if we can get to 100 kills. Alright, what have we got here? I haven't been in here before. This is like new territory. Oh, that's a Berserk Raptor, isn't it? That's why that one's not dead yet. That's all the regular raptors dead. Okay, finally. Alright, that was a 145. We got an Ascendant Carno saddle from that. That's pretty awesome. Alright, let's see what else we can kill. We got this Parasaur here. We're already doing 500 damage. And we've killed 26 things so far, so we're like a quarter of the way there. So I'm just going to go ahead and kill some stuff, and I'll let you guys know once we're at 100. So that we can see what we're like at max potential. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright, so we're already halfway there, and already we're doing about 700 damage. Which is awesome. Alright, he's in his defensive stance. Looks like he's angry. Well, he was almost dead anyway. Wait, I hear a Giga. It's up there. What level is it? Wait, what level are you? I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I hear a Giga. It's the 150! So that's where you went! Well, at least we know the Giga's still around. Anyway, I'm gonna leave that guy alone because I want to tame it. We'll see if we could find a lower level Giga or a lower level Carcha. And then we'll see we can get the heart from that and then tame the other guy. Tame this guy. Alright, we are at 100 kills. We just reached that. And we're going to see what we can do. Here we can do 1,074 damage. There's just Archaeopteryxes everywhere, dude. It's pretty crazy. And of course, we're going to level up a bunch and then see what we can do leveled up. So, not even leveled up, we do 1,074 damage. Almost 1080p. That's pretty cool. 6 more damage, and ooh, I'll take 72 metal ingots. Alright, that metal, I think, is making us a little bit heavy. Let's just drop all the meat that we have. Alright, we're at 100 kills. I want to see how much we have maxed out. So let's start leveling up. Now with these guys, we got 82 levels. No point in leveling anything except for melee. So you just want to make this guy as tough as possible, as strong as you can. So maybe on my spare time, I might, like, see if I could find either a low-level Carcha or another low-level Giga. Kill that, get the heart, and then next episode we could go after the Paleo Giga. Now, I am aware that there was, like, a bug with them. And, oh, let's see how much damage we do now. 11,000. That's awesome. And that's with 100. And then if we reset that, go back to 0, and we do. Even 4,100 isn't bad. That's not bad at all. But yeah, of course with Carchas, the more you kill things, the more things you kill, the stronger you become. And of course we're starving, so let's eat up. So yeah, that's basically Carcha tamed. We have ourselves a Carcha, which is great. At least we know the Giga is still alive. I think it's like somewhere over there. It must have fell off from there and then went over there. But we know it's the 150 because we saw its level. So, I might find the heart on my spare time and see if we can kill a Carcha or a Giga. Whatever we find, because I'm pretty sure Carchas also drop Giga hearts. Mr. Carcha, you doing good? Yep, alright. Wait, what gender are you? You are a male. So if we could find a female, we could easily get an imprinted version of them. I'll look for a female on my spare time. So now what we want to do, maybe get like a raptor that we can use as like an imprint. I feel like drops in ASA have been more generous than ones in ASC. Because in ASC, you couldn't have any luck getting anything done. But like with ASA, you can get a lot more done. Oh, we also got a unicorn as well. We won't use you as our like backup because we won't use you as a main because you're only a level 20. So you're not the greatest level. You are warm. What does that mean? This creature is uncommonly warm, protecting its rider from the cold. Okay, if you were a higher level, I could probably take you into the snow biome. That would be cool. Alright, we also got the spare raptor. This was the baby of the 150. I tamed that as well. So there's that. Alright. Let me see if we could get a raptor from, like, one of these. Maybe we should breed up some raptors. Maybe we'll do some breeding up. Maybe... I was thinking we could tame some stegos today, but, like, I'll do that on my spare time. I feel like we're gonna need the stegos for, like, the Giga Tame. We're gonna need an imprinted stego. Health would probably be the best, and it has armor, so we should be good to go with that. Okay, you got the 51 health. We just need the 40 melee, and we should be good to go. Alright, with these stats, I don't really care about the rest of the stats. I just want one that's 51 health and the 40 melee. That's all I care about. If we can get a male with the 40 melee. 36, 36, 36, 36, 36. Okay, none of you are any good. If we can get a male with the 40 points into melee, that would be great. Alright, in the meantime, let's check for Rexes. I kind of just want one that's like the 45 health and the 43 melee. Let's look at the Tyrannosaurs in the meantime. Alright, lost the health, lost the health, lost the health, lost the health. Lost the health, lost the health, lost the health. Okay. We got one that kept both the good stats. Okay, that one has pretty good stats. Okay, we'll keep this one. Alright, we're going to get an imprinted Rex with the health and the melee that we want. Alright, so what I might do, I will let you guys know when this imprinted Rex is fully grown, and then I'll take it out for a spin. The one that's got the 45 health and the 43 melee. I'll see you guys in a little bit. And there we have it. Our new Rex has been fully grown, and wow. The colors on that. That actually looks pretty awesome. So we start with 15,000 health and 1,100 melee. Let's see how much we do when it comes to damage. If there's anything we can kill. So the only thing that it's really missing is the food, I think. Already we do 1,000 damage. And we haven't even leveled up yet. Already 1,000. That's awesome. So this will probably be our new main Rex, if I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I kind of just wanted the perfect stats for our main Rex, so perfect. So we'll have to see how much the Stomp does. Let's go back in the Redwoods for a minute. I'm still looking for a relatively high-level berry. 1998 for the Stomp. That is pretty much... That's pretty much the year I was born, 1998. Alright, now let's find something relatively small to grab. Like a raptor or something. Ooh, that is a beautiful berry. That's a 140 berry. Fighting a level 20 Spino. Yeah, okay, I killed the Spino and not the berry. Good, good. Do I have anything I could shoot off the back of? I mean, there is this raptor, but I don't have the saddle. Rex, if you could stay on passive so I can knock out this berry real quick. That is a beautiful berry, Onyx. I want to tame it so bad. I don't have a raptor at the moment, so... Alright. Mr. Berry. Could you come over here, please? Alright, that was a miss. Yeah, get stuck on the Rex. Get stuck on the Rex. That's perfect. 29 into health, 30 into melee. That could be good. Yeah, I should have used a raptor for this. Get stuck somewhere. Preferably in, like, some trees or some rocks or whatever. Mr. Dodicarus, I would rather you not do that. This is my berry. Thank you. It's a 140. I couldn't pass it up. And it's kind of a nice color, too. It's got the blue and the pink and purple. And down it goes. Awesome. Alright, I don't have any fish at the moment. I have cooked fish. I don't think cooked fish will, like... It'd be faster to get raw fish, I think. Yeah, raw fish would be faster. They don't even take cooked fish. Compy, I'm gonna need you to piss off. Thank you. Alright, there's gotta be a fish we could kill. Alright, just so I can keep an eye on this berry. Alright, so I'm gonna get the fish that we need. And then I will bring you guys back when this baryonyx has been fully tamed. This could be our new main mount. Instead of the raptors. And there we have it. 140 baryonyx has been tamed. I got a bunch of fish. Just in case we needed it. And it ate all of it. So now, what we're going to do is we're going to take the berry home, look at its stats, see if it's got really good stats. 29 into health to start with and 30 into melee could mean we'd have really good stats in the health and melee department anyway. So hopefully we've got that. Alright, let's take a look at our stats for the berry. So in 3, 2... Alright, let me put you on top. 1. 43 into health. Okay, not bad. 40 into stamina. Oxygen, food, no one cares. 44 into weight. 43 into melee. A pretty decent berry, actually. The melee and the health are both in the 40s. Actually, they're both the same. 43, 43. Okay. We got a pretty decent berry. So now there was that level 90 Spino that I kind of wanted to tussle with. I think we could take that on. We've got something that we can shoot off the back of. That's now way better than a raptor. Of course I want to get another baryonyx in the future. If we can find one. See if we can get an imprinted version that has the perfect stats. 296. To start with, that's pretty nice, actually. So now, if we level up a bunch, we got 31 levels. Let's go up to 20k for now. Get that weight up to 1,000, because we're going to need you to carry some stuff. Maybe 2,000 into stamina, and then just put the rest into melee. Now, get ready to see how fast we can heal just by eating fish. So there's all these fish in this area. Yeah, look at that. We're already at half health now. Look at that. Already fully healed just by eating those fish. That's awesome. Yeah, the berry... I love berries. They are really good when it comes to gathering stuff. Well, not gathering stuff. Just getting around. Really. Just getting around. It's always good. Whenever you play Ark, I strongly recommend you tame a berry. Because they're pretty strong. You can shoot off the back of them, which is always awesome. And yeah. So yeah, I will be looking for a female at some point. Not actively searching for one, but this will be our new travel mount now. Which means I will have to think of a name for this guy. I will also do some more breeding on my spare time. And yeah, you're kind of blue and pink. And you are a female. So I don't think we'll be naming you James P. Sullivan anytime soon. Alright. It is getting dark now. I think that's gonna wrap it up for this episode. Hold on, let me zoom in. That's gonna wrap it up for this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.